Hi, Geminis. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask our spirit guides what you don't see coming. Are there any surprises in love? What is around the corner? Anything that's unexpected around you? Let's see what's going on. I will be using some initials today, and just a reminder, these are fully channeled messages. So keep in mind whatever connects to you, leave the rest for everybody else. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you need us to know? What loving energy is all around us? I am listening for you now. I have released. Look at these beautiful doves, like arms wide open, right? I always say receive, arms wide open, but I like that idea of arms wide open to release too. That makes sense. That's nice. Release the burdens of the past and fly freely. Easier said than done, but I know a lot of you are always working on that, and that's something that I think we all work on. You know, when it hits us, we just ask Spirit, please take it away. You know, just that fear, worry, trust issues, anything. Harmony, strive for harmony even amidst the storms. Among the storms, I want harmony. I would like to say peace of mind. That Spirit is sending you this peace of mind with that harmony, that the relationship that you're meant to be in brings you serenity, brings you peace. I kind of feel the feeling of looking at an ocean, if I were just to sit there with my morning cup of coffee, or look at a really quiet lake that has, you know, no real movement. It's just like a subtle breeze. It's just very calming to me. That could be something that you're asking for. It could be something you're looking for. And I have a lock. Lock your commitment away from the world's interference. Okay. Lock it away. Sometimes I like the feeling of, first of all, I don't want anybody to interfere in a connection that's working. And that is always taboo, right? You're not allowed into our relationship. You're not allowed into something that I'm building with somebody else. And that happens often. If there was a way that we could say, I got a lock and key on this. I mean, you know, people put the ball and chain on people ready to get married as a joke, but we can't. We have free will, and we can't prevent somebody else from doing harm, Spirit just said, and we can't prevent somebody else from making choices that could harm. So, but this feeling of, I want to stay in the bubble that we've created. And I think that that's important. And they're saying it's all based on trust. So if you have trust, you have everything. And maybe we don't talk about that enough. But I'm going to say maybe that's something that is your number one priority is, I've got to trust my person. I'm so tired of being burnt. Spirit, please share with me. I have halo. A halo of loyalty surrounds your world. Penguins are loyal to each other. They're soulmates for life. Really cute. They find each other and they have little penguins together and they hang out together. They travel together. It's cute. So a soulmate for life, is that something that we are asking for? I feel like something came between you in the last relationship for some of you. And that is something that we're just dreading happening again. Just because it happened once, it doesn't mean it's going to happen again. They're different people. Not everybody is going to choose to invite a third party into a relationship, because it is an invitation. They choose it. So it's not everybody's going to choose that. Keep that in mind. Spirit, tell me about this soulmate for life. That feels good. I have a 7 of Pentacles. I have a 7 of Swords. I have an 8 of Pentacles. And I have a Knight of Pentacles. So it is an investment feeling. It's an investment in a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of energy over a long period. And then I can see that Seven of Swords coming in and basically knocking it all down. So I can see where this energy is coming from. It is the person who's been cheated on, lied to, deceived. They're saying you weren't put first. Your feelings didn't matter at the end of the day. So I get it. And I don't want to revive that. I don't want to keep reliving that. I just want to use that as a baseline. I just want to use that as, I did do all of those things. I did good things. I was good. I was loyal. I played by the rules. And I'm the one who got hurt. So it's a baseline for you. And that is not going to go away. But Spirit, please share with me what's coming. I have strength. Thank you. I have a Knight of Swords. I have temperance. There's that beautiful peace, serenity. And I have a Knight of Wands. What if we have somebody coming into our life that's passionate about you? And they're not afraid to say it. They're not afraid to say, you're the only one that I want. Believe it or not, there are people that they don't want to be with anybody else. The thought of being with somebody else is gross. So this is somebody that is very honest with you and says, I do want you in my life and I don't want to be with anybody else. So they're loyal, they're protective, they are, I'm going to say exclusivity. Okay, so taking it to the next level, if that's what you're looking for right now. I want to be exclusive. I am exclusive. I'm loyal, I guess would be a better way to say it. And right now I feel like you can trust me. So is that something that you need to hear? Probably. Maybe you just need to hear it out loud, or maybe somebody said it to you in the past and you're like, but they didn't keep it. They didn't keep that promise. So you may be having a hard time. But this person isn't going to be afraid to express that they really are into you. I have a Six of Wands. That came into me as they want you as much as you want them. Okay. I have an Eight of Swords. Let me in. Let me in. Do you see me? I'm right in front of you. It's almost the person who comes in, they love you, they're doing everything right, and then they feel this invisible shield between the two of you, and they keep saying, what's wrong? What can I do? What could I do differently? And you don't know the answer to that. And it's almost like they're tapping on the fire, the what is it called? The gun-proof window, it doesn't shatter, and they're pounding on it and they're saying, I'm going to get through somehow. I'm going to get through somehow. I have a King of Wands. This person is going to convince you that you are the only one, they're saying. So maybe that's what you have to hear. I just have to hear that there's nobody else. I have to hear that they don't want anybody else. They would never be with anybody else. And I can really, truly trust them. Two of Cups. I'm going to say that's what's going on. I think this person's totally into you. They're not going to cross the line because the risk of crossing the line means that they risk losing you. And that's the reality. When somebody crosses the line, they also in the back of their mind have said, okay, well, if they find out, then it's over. So if they're scared to lose you and they love you so much, they're not going to cross that line because they wouldn't hurt you that way. And that's what's coming in. So I feel like today, if this love isn't in your life and it's coming, then that is important to you. If this love is in your life today, and then what you need to hear from Spirit is that you can trust this person and that they really don't want to be with anybody else. And if they have been telling you that, I want you to believe them. Okay, I want you to believe them. I have standing tall. Draw upon your inner strength and break through. They're trying to get through that bulletproof glass. They are trying to have nothing between the two of you, if that's possible. Wouldn't that be wonderful to have nothing preventing you from having the deepest, most loving, most intimate connection you've ever had? So the only thing that's in between you is fear, Spirit just said. So we want to get closer to this person. I have free spirit. Follow the path that feels right by going your way. Okay, it doesn't mean that you aren't protecting yourself or you're not on the right path. You are on the right path. You could be exactly where you're meant to be at this moment in time with somebody. They're saying, don't question it. Don't forecast the worst. Accept it. Enjoy it. I have aspire higher. Set your heights on what you truly desire and rise higher. I feel like this connection is only going to go up. Okay. I feel like this is going to, I would say love of your life. I think the commitment is there. I think the love is there. I feel that this incredible sense of I'm going to break through this invisible glass thing that's happening with me psychically is important. And I feel like it's only going to go up. It's only going to get better. Let's get some initials. First initials, last initials. Let's go a little bit closer so you can see them. First initials. So some of you may see your initials, their initials. Sometimes we spell the name. If you do, let me know in the comments. Don't worry if you don't see all of your initials. Just take what does connect to you. I have the letter P. We have a V, an I. I have an N, a U. Then Vincent. I have a T, Q, X, the K. Letter J, G, F, L, I. Let's get one more, and the letter N. Okay, so some of you may connect with some of those, and let me know. I always like to see that we get lucky sometimes. We get the whole name, or we definitely feel like that was a message meant for us because we got both initials, or, you know, all kinds of crazy things happen in the comments. It's fun. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? Tell me about this connection. They're asking you to believe. They're asking you to trust. Trust again. I guess that's a biggie for you today. Okay. I have a chalice, number 39, emotions, intuition, trust your emotions. It's like an Ace of Cups. So you're filled with emotion. You're questioning your emotions. You don't want to be hurt. This person's taking your heart. This person is you're falling in love. They're falling in love. I have deep feelings for you. So my first instinct is to guard myself and protect myself. You can't prevent yourself from falling in love. You're either going to fall in love with somebody or you're not. So you can't say, oh no, I'm starting to fall in love. Let me back off a little so these feelings go away. Like, that's not how it works. In fact, you're losing the best part about it. The best part about it is that euphoria that we have and that chemistry that happens in our body when we fall in love. It feels amazing. The grass is greener, the sky is bluer. You know, why would you wish that away? I have clouds. Did I just say sky? Okay. Confusion, uncertainty. I feel like that's self-created. I feel like it's self-created. I'm like creating something in my mind that hasn't happened yet. It's the worry of the what if. So wait for the skies to clear. Wait for your mind to clear. Allow your mind to clear and try to just look what's right in front of you. And what's right in front of you feels pretty good. You got somebody who wants to be with you and only you. I have a rider, news, messages, a visitor. I like this energy of riding into your life, or riding, you know, the sense of like, let's get on our horse and go. I've never ridden a horse. I envy people who have. That looks like it's really fun. So, but this feeling of somebody just, I mean, horses are so beautiful. They're elegant. They're just beautiful animals, but I feel it coming towards me. I feel that energy coming towards me. And I have a house, home, family, stability. You're ascending higher. And that's really what they're trying to share with you. That what it is that you have, what it is that you have been hoping for or wishing for, you are starting to achieve. Okay, so it's coming into your life now, is what they just said. And you could be feeling it, and you could be confused, and you could be a little bit upset because these feelings are new, but it's all good. It's all good. Nothing to be afraid of here. Nothing to be afraid of. I have a King of Wands. Yeah, they're passionate about you. You know, that King of Wands is not going to settle. No king would. I have an Empress. Absolutely. That's why they're in love with you. I have a Fool. And I have the World. This person's ready to create a whole new life around you. It's my world evolves around you. It is the person who puts you as the center of their attention and creates, yes, they have a life, Spirit just said, and you have a life. But there's going to be a day where we have a life together. And when I think about making plans or our future or decisions about their own lives, they're going to go to you first. They're going to think about you first. They're going to make you the center of their life. How does this affect you? How would this change your life? Is this good for you? Is this good for us? Is this good for our future? So this is somebody who makes you the center of their universe. And I really like that, because you do deserve to be the center. You do deserve to be, you know, number one in their life when you're sharing your life with them. I love that. I love this feeling of, there's so many readings that I have where people are so self-centered and their ego is so high that it's always about them. Yeah, I mean, of course we love ourselves, but you gotta love somebody else to be in a relationship. You can't always put yourself first. You've got to take into consideration that there's two people in this relationship. Let's see what the loving messages are. I feel like it's good. I feel like you're ascending higher to a place of love, happiness, home, family that you have been manifesting. Okay, good for you. You deserve this. Spirit, please share with me. Beautiful, loving energy. I want to be the one that gives you everything you need. I'm going to make you the center of my universe. That says it all. I want you to know whatever it is that you need, I want to be able to help you with it. Emotional, physical, material, spiritual. You could turn me on with just a touch, just a look. A lot of attraction here. You're what I can't live without and I can't get enough of. I always feel like that's when you hit the point in a relationship where you feel like you can't imagine your life without that person. That's how you know that that's the person you really want to stay with. Because the thought of them not being in your life just day to day is so devastating. So they can't imagine their life without you. I can't think straight around you. You're making their head spin. That's fun. I want you to enjoy it. I get the trust issue based on some of the cards that they shared with me that some of you have gone through. But this is not the person that you shouldn't trust. This is the person you should trust. And this is the person that Spirit has chosen for you, is how I feel. So we're going to put this out into the universe. I think it's a beautiful reading. You're the only one that they want. You're the only one for me, is what Spirit said to me. So let's thank Spirit for these beautiful, gorgeous, amazing messages. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. And if you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the comments, claim it, own it, it's yours. If anybody would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. And in the description, I will put the links for my other 2 YouTube channels. So we will see you all again real soon.